said when it comes to the construction industry, honesty and integrity are not generally included as parts of the deal, which is why you hear so many horror stories from people and companies having things built. And which is also why it is so refreshing to meet a general contractor who considers honesty and integrity so important that he actually guarantees it. The company in question is called TAAS Construction, headquartered in Hackensack, New Jersey. And the result is that after 15 years in business, they are busier than ever. Much of their business from repeat customers, and their work speaks for itself. Like this restaurant, Varka, located in suburban Ramsey, New Jersey. Varka was built for one of New York City's hot young chefs who decided to build his own restaurant here in suburban New Jersey. And TAAS didn't just build the place, they designed it as well. The owner of TAAS is Dean Theodoro.
A lot of times contractors will lowball the initial bid and come in and produce change orders throughout the course of construction, which increases the cost at the end of the project, which the client may not be aware of or anticipate. We're upfront with the client up front. We can foresee if there's going to be any change orders. We bring it to their attention, and we try to give them an idea of what the project may cost, and the alternatives that will limit the amount of change orders. So we try to give them a full insight of what their project is going to call for. And that's what separates us from others. I was raised to be honest, and I incorporate that honesty into my business ethics. And I feel that if I'm not honest with the client, and we cannot be allies, and I try to be the client's ally.
As an example, I understand you have a client you've done multiple projects for, and you're doing one right now. You guys don't even have a written contract, just a handshake, right?
We have a client who we are building their 30th school for them. There's a 30th project that we have done in our relationship. And in this project, we don't have any written agreements because the honesty is there. He feels like he can come to us, we can, on a handshake, commit to a contract and continue with the project, and knowing he'll receive the best project possible.
We use TAAS Construction to build our schools. We built about 30 schools with them, and a few reasons why we use them. First of all, they do quality work. Second of all, they get the job done. And probably most importantly, Dean Theodoro, who runs TAAS Construction, is honest. And that's hard to find in that industry. He's there on the job himself. He doesn't just let his guys go there. He checks on them on a daily basis, and that's something that we count on. With Dean, he helps us design the centers. He's got a lot of input. You know, he works around our schedule sometimes. If we need something done at a certain time, we can't have it done during the day. He has to do it at night so that it doesn't interfere with our business. He works around that. He's just very easy to work with, and that's why we like him.
We specialize in multi-story apartment buildings. We specialize in framing and drywall. We have about 35 full-time carpenters on staff, and we offer a full carpentry package, and we also are construction managers, general contractors, and we've also started incorporating some design criteria into the scope of the work.
Now, like this restaurant,
Exactly.
This is your baby. You helped design it and build it. Tell me about it.
This is a restaurant which the owner had come to us and asked us to design a Greek Mediterranean restaurant. We worked here for approximately 3 months, and we transformed this restaurant from what it was. It was an old Irish pub.
Doesn't look like an Irish pub anymore.
No more.
George Georgiadis is the chef partner here at Varka, and we talked with him about his relationship with TAAS Construction.
Well, the reason why we picked TAAS to build this beautiful restaurant in Ramsey, New Jersey, was because he built so many beautiful places in the city, and we wanted to bring that feel to New Jersey with this beautiful area. And that's the main reason why we picked Dean, and we also knew that he's reliable, hardworking, honest, and the whole deal was done with a handshake, basically.
Talk to me a little bit about the construction process with TAAS. How did it go?
Oh, very on schedule as planned. We had a budget, we had a timeline of when we had things supposed to get done, and they were finished very well, very on time. You know, always a couple of setbacks in life, you know, and nothing's ever perfect, but everything considering, we did a wonderful job. Everything was perfectly executed.
In essence, George, I gather you're thrilled.
I'm ecstatic. We're thinking about opening other places now, thinking about going further with Dean. I would use him, recommend him to many friends like I have, you know, recently. And we're planning actually on opening up other restaurants with Dean.
We've been successful doing things the way we have been, so there's not much to change. We're going to just keep it the way it is.
And do you see expansion in the future?
I think we're at a reasonable size right now. If we happen to grow at a reasonable pace, that's fine. I'd like to do some more developing and some more design work as well. But there's not much to change. I'm happy with the way everything has been.
And so there you are, the very impressive story of a construction company that stands on its honesty and integrity and really means it. I'm Doug Llewelyn reporting from Hackensack, New Jersey.